I collapsed at 78 pounds from hunger, and my mom poured water on the floor as I begged her for a sip. When I reminded her the law required her to give me water, there are some things you never tell people, some secrets so dark they feel like a part of your bones. But I think it's time you hear how my own parents tried to starve me into submission, all for the crime of existing. They called it feeling the weight of your burden. For every dollar they spent on me, I had to fast for an hour, a $20 purchase. That meant almost an entire day without food. It started when I was just 8, small things at first, just skipping a meal here or there. But the message was clear. My very presence, my basic needs, were a debt I could never truly repay. By the time I turned 12, the rule was rigid, absolute. Soon, I was fainting in class, the accumulated fasting hours piling up. Every single thing had a cost. Every meal I did eat. Every pencil, every aspirin. My dad would sit at the dinner table, reading off receipts while I sat there, plate empty, watching them eat. $350 for milk you drank last week. $15 for those secondhand shoes. $4 for mandatory school supplies. My stomach would cramp, hours, stacking up in my head. My mom, she even created spreadsheets, tracking my consumption, circling the expensive areas, always basic necessities. I spent every day paying for whatever they'd spent the day before. Sometimes the cycles overlapped, and the fast would stretch for days. Once, I needed antibiotics our insurance wouldn't cover, and I fasted for a full week. During those agonizing hunger periods, they'd make me write thank you notes, my hands shaking. Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for the $30 winter coat. I will gladly fast for 30 hours to show my appreciation. I became a walking calculator. A $2 notebook meant 2 hours of hunger. But failing class? That meant summer school. Hundreds of dollars. Easy decision. But it wasn't always that clear cut. I'd stand in store aisles doing the math, weighing how many more hours of emptiness I could endure, adding up what I'd already spent that day, what was unavoidable in the coming days. Sometimes I'd just put things back and walk out with nothing, knowing my body couldn't take another dollar. By 13, I was starving, utterly desperate. I'd wait until my mom seemed softer, usually after her evening wine, and just beg. Please, just this once, I need tampons. I'm already 40 hours behind. She'd stroke my full story link in bio,